Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great day. Man, it has been busy as can be. I'm on the way back home from taking care of some business. And I saw when I stopped off the Buc-ee's. Oh my God, that's going to be insane Monday. Buc-ee's is opening up. I forgot to fill up with gas before I left. And what's funny is Buc-ee's is already having an effect. Across the street from Buc-ee's is a 7-Eleven gas station and all that. And they're screwed. They are screwed. How you like to be 7-Eleven across the street from Buc-ee's? You know you ain't making no money. You ain't gonna make no money. The only thing that might keep them in business is that's also a travel stop for tractor trailers, because tractor trailers can't go to Buc-ee's. That might be the only thing that keeps them in business. But you know, if you're the tractor trailer driver, you can just walk across the street to go over to Buc-ee's. You just park your truck there. You can get some gas or diesel there, but you go on to Buc-ee's. Yeah, let's be clear here. Buc-ee's is taking that mother humper over. But when I stopped off there, the gas station that's right there is about 50 cents less a gallon than everybody else, because they know come Monday they ain't gonna be able to give away the gas, because ain't nobody coming in there. So I was filling up the gas tank, and I saw Micah Parsons getting together with the guys working out on the beach. Now, this is kind of crazy because everything right now, you know, this is the dead time. There ain't nothing going on but the rent, okay? Everybody's waiting for training camp, and, you know, we're looking for news. We saw earlier today, when I first got down there and started working on getting the sewer line worked on and taken care of, I saw Micah Parsons was working with a Texas player, his youth camp for special needs kids. And you saw pictures of Micah Parsons there, you know, hitting the ground running and working with the kids and everything else. And then all of a sudden, bam! Just like that, you got Micah Parsons doing beach workouts with the guys. And see, this is where it's kind of funny. If there's something negative about the Cowboys, you know it gets played up. You know, a guy who maybe had a cup of coffee with the Dallas Cowboys gets in trouble, and the first thing you'll see, former Dallas Cowboy Adam Jones arrested at airport cussing at, you know, officer. He played for us for 1 year out of what, 15 years? You know, former Dallas Cowboy Greg Hardy, you know, wait a minute. He played for 1 year and was suspended like 6 games. But yet, a San Francisco 49er D-back can try and play hide the keys from the officer, get arrested, and having a concealed weapon, and don't nobody care. Don't nobody talk about that shit, right? And what really pisses me off, because what you see is Micah Parsons being Dak-esque, okay? And maybe it was a great thing that Schottenheimer put Dak and Micah's blockers there together, because you definitely see these are the two quarterbacks for the team. Dak Prescott, he's got his six-pack, get together with all the offensive players. They're busting ass, they're working, they're training, they're having a retreat. Not like an Aaron Rodgers retreat where he's smoking some magic mushrooms and some shit like that, you know, or his solitude of darkness and some crazy ass shit like that. They're actually there working to get better and become a team. And nobody talks about it, outside of Cowboy content creators and things and Cowboys media. Nobody in national media talks about that. All we hear is, oh, Dak's leg is ripped off the bone. Dak Prescott, you know, 2 playoff wins. Dak Prescott, he's a bum. But they don't cover the good shit that they do. And in the same breath, you got Micah taking that lead from Dak Prescott, working with the defensive players. You know, people trash Micah Parsons all the time, you know, about his podcast. I I'm sorry. There ain't much you can go and say negative about Micah Parsons. He's a gym rat. He ends up busting his ass to be the best player he can be. He looks out for others. He looks out for his teammates. He's a leader. We're blessed to have a guy like that. We're blessed to have him. He ain't taking no time off. Because, see, back in the day, it used to be, man, we got 3 weeks before training camp, man. Shit. Next 6 months, man, it's going to be practice and film and pain, ice baths, whirlpools, hitting and everything else. You know, guys didn't do anything. It's just like, look, I'm going to enjoy. It's kind of like you wake up and you look at the clock and say, oh, it's 3 a.m. I ain't got to get up for 3 hours. You wake up at 3:30. Oh, I got 2.5 hours. You wake up at 4. I got 2 hours. Yeah, that's what it used to be before training camp. These guys, they're ramping up. They're ramping up for training camp and getting the work in. So when they get to training camp, they'll hit the ground running. There's none of this, we're worried about soft tissue injuries because, we haven't been running around. These guys are out in the heat, running and busting ass. Micah Parsons and crew running on the beach in the sand and everything else. This is incredible news. And you have to say that one thing we know about these guys that we have right now, okay, is they are buying into work ethic. That they understand they're only going to get out what they put in. And I'm not trying to throw shade on any other teams or what other guys are doing because I don't cover those guys. I'm only talking about my Dallas Cowboys players and what I'm observing from them. And maybe we just see more of it because it is the Dallas Cowboys and people actually care about the team as opposed to other teams and stuff. It's just not covered. But you can definitely see there has been a incredible momentum shift and attitude with this team this year compared to last year. Last year, it was like black skies, thunderstorms. It was just ugly. Right now, you have a complete sea change in attitude by the players trying to be the best that they can be, and everybody coming to camp ready to rock and roll. No, we don't know if Micah ends up changing his mind. I don't know about that, but we'll see. But we had so many missing parts last year that when we got to camp, we weren't really a team. We were still hunting for pieces to put into the mix, and we were still missing pieces because CD is holding out. Brandon Cooks has got a knee infection. This is incredible news for the Dallas Cowboys. If you're a fan of the Cowboys, you should be happy and should be excited. Whew. And I'm tired. I got 49 miles to go. Damn. I'll be glad to get my happy ass home tomorrow on D-Ware and Charles Haley. I missed Gary Clark today because I had to go take care of this toilet, so it is what it is. And that's all I got for you guys right now. But I appreciate you guys chiming in and listening because this helps me to make it. And I got a police car on my tail. Helps me to make it back home. Let's hope he doesn't come behind me. You guys stay on the line just in case.